on YouTube? This is your boy Dan, aka aDrive, bringing you guys episode 8 of the Pokemon Melanite Nuzlocke Let's Play. If you guys are super duper hype, show your love on that like button down below, as your support is, of course, greatly appreciated. If you missed the last episode, definitely check it out. The annotation or card is up on the screen, and I believe there will be a link in the description, of course. So thank you to everyone who on the last episode checked out Pokemon and me as well. I apologize for throwing that little spot there, but I've been trying to use the app, and I thought it'd be kind of cool. But we're going to take on the gym leader here in this episode. I believe his name is Doug, and this will be our second gym battle here in Pokemon Melanite. I am going to throw a disclaimer out there as well. My puppy Lily is actually on the loose right now. I usually put her away while I record because it's usually only half-hour bursts, but I decided to leave her out for this recording, so there's most certainly a very high percentage chance that she's going to try to come over to me and distract me during this episode, at which point I'm going to pet her and tell her how much I love her. So there is that. But we have a really cool topic for today, guys, and I'm hoping you guys are willing to let me know your thoughts here. What is your dream job right now? Right now, if you could pick any job in the world that you could do, there's two kind of parts to this question. So the first question is, what's your dream job right now in terms of like where you're trying to go with your life? The other one is kind of like, what would you do if money wasn't a factor, right? Because obviously some jobs, they kind of get ruled out for a lot of people because they don't get the income they want or whatever it may be. So that's something to kind of keep in mind. So kind of looking at the question from both perspectives, I guess you can kind of answer it both ways or one way or however you want to do it. But I'll give you guys a little bit of insight in terms of, for me, kind of what my dream job was, and kind of where I'm at right now with life and stuff. But I really like this topic, so hopefully you guys will dig it with me and you'll be feeling it. I'm actually probably just gonna keep bubbling here with Mr. Krabs. So for me, he's got Absorb. Why do you have Absorb? That's gonna do very few damage, but I think I actually have to switch because he's gonna heal up probably more than I could really do to him. Maybe I'll go into Liz. Maybe Liz is ready to rock for this. Liz, it is your time, Liz. I'm glad I didn't go into Rolex. So, if you guys don't know, I actually went to college, I graduated, I got my degree in marketing, I have a bachelor's in marketing and business. So my goal coming out of college was like, all right, man, I want to, well, actually I used to work at, for the New York Stock Exchange on Wall Street. So I used to do that, and it was a really, really cool opportunity, but I knew I didn't want to work there again. I knew for the time being, at least starting off my career, I didn't want to do that. So when I graduated college, I applied to three jobs. I applied to Pepsi, corporate Pepsi, which is actually located in New York, which is a little bit, way away from me. I applied to Subway, or Doctors Associates, which is also in Connecticut, or it's in Connecticut. And then I had a referral for another company that I'm not going to say the name of. Just for privacy reasons. So I had a referral, and I ended up getting a job at this other company, this market research company. And here we are with the puzzles. This one is an Aerodactyl puzzle, I believe. And if you saw in the last episode, my puzzle skills definitely leave a bit to be desired. But I think this one I could probably figure this one out. So anyway, I got the job at the market research company, and I did, like I said, have a referral, which most certainly gave me a better chance to get the job. So I always tell people, like, if there's any way possible that you can get a referral for a job, definitely try to take advantage of it, because it's definitely going to help you out in the long run. It'll help so much in terms of just getting you in the door, you know what I mean? Like, the person who referred me actually didn't know who I was. They had never talked to me or anything like that, which made it even more interesting. But those are things like that blind referral. She trusted that my resume was good, and it ended up working out, right? So I got the job and all that good stuff. So, coming out of school, my plan was actually to be a market researcher, or at least some sort of marketing person, right? I guess kind of my focus was more towards brand positioning and product positioning, but that's not really something that you can get right out of college. It's typically not an entry-level position. Usually takes a few years of experience to get to that point where you're actually making real decisions for a company, but that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to be marketing. I wanted to do product, like kind of branding, so how a product positions itself, kind of the routes that companies take to ensure that their products are directed at the right target market, and so on and so forth. All sorts of boring stuff, so don't worry about that. Do you have any good moves to hit this little guy here? You have Rock Tomb and Rock Throw, so not really. What do I have to beat this little thing? I don't really want to beat it with Scarborn, so I'll go to Mr. Krabs here and see how Mr. Krabs fares. So that was kind of my goal, and then I started doing YouTube and Twitch. Now, I had been doing YouTube and Twitch for a very long time. YouTube specifically. I started YouTube in 2010, and that's when I got started doing this, and I was doing Call of Duty content, and I started it, and I quit it, and I started, and I quit. So many times, I failed so many times, and had some success, and then kind of kept going back and forth, and whatever. And basically, after working full-time at this company for about a year, I ended up meeting my fiance and so on and so forth, but I was basically trying to figure out, you know, what I was gonna do there at the company. I was hoping to get promoted. I felt like my performance was definitely leaning towards me getting a promotion. Promotion never happened, of course. But in the meantime, I started doing Twitch and YouTube and really started to focus on the Pokemon content. I was having a blast doing it. And this guy has an Archon. And I don't want to face an Archon, guys. I don't want to face an Archon. I'm going to go to Rolex, because I think Rolex can beat Archon. So I was streaming. I was doing YouTube. I was having a good time with that. And that was around July, August time, 2014. And it was around like November or so that year, so the end of 2014, where I said to myself, man, I really think that this would be a sick job to have. Like, if there's any job that I would love to have, it would be to be a content maker on Twitch and YouTube. And I didn't think I could actually do it, to be honest. So I didn't really think that it was a possibility. A lot of people in my family, and I think there was a lot of friends and stuff who were kind of a little confused and thinking I was a little bit crazy, because the job I had was actually a pretty good job. I had, you know, vacation, and I had, you know, a bunch of different perks of being at the job I was at, and there was definitely some positives to it. But simultaneously, I really enjoyed making content. I love streaming. That was like my favorite thing to do. I love posting videos on YouTube and so on and so forth. So I figured, you know what, I gotta give this a chance. So then come, you know, March, around this time actually, that this video is going up, around this time is when I actually quit my job. I put my 2 weeks in, and I think we're here at the gym battle. Oh, he's got a Kabutops, guys. We already know that this is about to be intense. Okay, so let me see how many potions I have here. We're gonna have to use some potions. I have 5, not as many I would like, but we're gonna get Mr. Krabs healed up here. I'm gonna heal up Liz as well. I'm also going to bust out, we got these 2 rare candies here, so I might throw those on a Pokemon. Let's give him to Scarborn here. I know it's a little early to be using rare candies, but I'm hoping he's gonna learn a fighting move. I'm really hoping he's gonna learn a fighting move. Chip Away, that's not a fighting move. That is not a fighting move at all, but it's probably better than whatever else he has. Horn Attack is 65, Chip Away is 70. Chip Away doesn't affect by status changes. We'll give it a Fury Attack. So, you know, I was like thinking about quitting my job, and I did, and I'm doing the thing. I used my last rare candy. That's unfortunate. I'm doing the thing that I want to do the most, and I feel so lucky to have this, which is kind of what sparked this conversation. You know, what's your dream job and stuff. And I'm really curious to see, you know, kind of where you guys are at and stuff like that. But I guess the moral of the story here, and what I'm trying to get across here, is hopefully I don't get bodied by the Kabutops, actually. But I guess the moral is, like, you know, my life was headed in one direction, and that's what makes you beautiful. You know, so One Direction. My head was in one direction, and then things totally changed, and my life ended up being in a totally different spot right now than I ever thought it would be. So it's kind of interesting how that stuff works. So let me know. Anyway, let's jump into Doug here and his Kabutops, and I'm just hoping that Doug is not going to destroy me right now. So I'm Doug, the Split Soul Town Leader. I favor the Rock type, especially ancient fossilized Pokemon. Their beauty and strength cannot be beat. Let's see if you have what it takes to beat my fossil Pokemon. So this is so cool. So we're going to actually battle in this arena here, and he's going to have his Kabutops maybe going first. I don't know what Doug's going to be rocking. Doug looks pretty intense, actually. Really cool gym design. He is very cloaked up, and he is going to lead with a Leap, which is not what I wanted to see. That is the opposite of what I wanted to see, because Mr. Krabs does not want to take on a Leap, and he's level 17, so at least we know that he's bringing the power here. So I think he's going to go for a Grass-type move. I really do. I think Scarboard can come in, but it's not going to be able to do too much to him. I'm thinking I can also go into Wormy. What moves does Wormy have? He doesn't have any poison moves yet, does he? He does have Gust, which isn't I do have Poison Sting as well. Maybe we could poison this thing. Let's go to Wormy. Wormy hasn't had much action in a while. He's got, you know, he might be able to take some hits here. The other thing I'm thinking is I could potentially go into Lucky and set up some defense curls. That's another idea. So I'm gonna have to, he's gonna just go for the Rock Slide. That was not what I was, okay. Well, that did a lot. All right, well, we're gonna have to switch here. Hi, Lily. Did you want to hang out on the episode? What's up, puppy? What's going on, girl? Let me go to Lucky here and see how Lucky fares against this Leap. And hope we don't get absolutely destroyed right now, because this is quite problematic for me. Lucky, please. Maybe he'll miss the Rock Slide. He's not gonna miss it. That's clear. Okay, we took that like a champ with the leftovers. It's really good. All right, what I'm gonna do here, guys, is be that guy. I'm gonna be that guy right now, and I'm gonna set up some defense curls. He's gonna Rock Slide again. Assume we don't get flinched. I should be in pretty good shape here. We're gonna get a defense curl up. I'm also gonna double team my way through this gym here. And I know, again, these are pretty lame tactics, but I don't really know an easier way to beat this thing. So I'm gonna go for the double team here. and that's going to boost my evasiveness quite a bit. He's going to go with Rock Slide. We are going to skillfully dodge it, and that is what I'm talking about. That's what I was hoping for. If I can get these double teams up with Lucky, we might be in really good shape, and I might be able to just beat the gym with Lucky. Maybe. I mean, there's no guarantees, right? But we're going to try. That's my strat right now. Because I don't think anything else on my team can really beat a Kabutops, nor do I want to beat a Lileep. Alright, I'm going to go for my second defense curl now. For some reason, I think we are speed tying, actually, me and Lileep here. So, he's going to miss the Rock Slide. I'm going to go +6 on my defense here, or my evasiveness, because I want to make sure I can take hits from the next Pokemon as best as possible. And then I think I'm going to start firing off some rollouts. I think I'm just going to click rollout and see how many of those I can hit, because if I can hit like 4 or 5 rollouts in a row, we'll be in good shape, and it'll do more than Headbutt's going to do anyway after like the second or third one, I think. All right, let me go one more defense boost here and hope I can keep getting some of this leftovers recovery. I don't want to end up in a situation where, let me do one more. Let me do one more defense boost. I'm going to go +4 just to be as safe as possible, because this leftovers recovery is definitely useful. And I love the fact that we have double team right now, guys. I really do. I really do. I hate to be that guy, but we're playing against the gym leader here, and we got to put everything on the table. We got to put it all on the table. Got to put it all out there. All right, buddy. Roll out. He just can't even touch me. He can't even hit me. He can't even hit me, Lileep. See how much this does. 2. It did 2. That's how much it did. All right, Lucky. I need you to just roll out like a champion right now. Just keep rolling. Oh my goodness, that was a crit. He hits me this time. What did he go for? Constrict? Yeah, I can eat that, no problem. All right, we got to hit one more roll out of here. Hopefully I win the speed tie. He's going to go for a potion. I don't care about that. That's just going to give me more leftovers recovery, which is really nice. My rollout will connect, so that's going to be 3 rollouts. And you can see the next one will most certainly knock him out. And these leftovers are really helping us out here, getting us back to a decent amount of health. He is going to go for the ingrain now. If he did that earlier, that would have been very scary. But he probably didn't do it before because he was at full health. So, all right, Lucky's going to take him out. And Lucky grows to level 15, which I like. Wormy gets some experience after almost getting destroyed by a Rock Slide earlier. And now Lucky is almost at full to take on this Kabutops at level 19. He's going to go for the Rock Slide here. He hits it. I flinched. Okay. There goes my rollout strategy. I'm going to go for it again. He hits the Rock Slide again. This could be really bad, guys, because if he keeps hitting us with Rock Slide, I can't stop rolling out now. We're locked into it. He missed. Okay. I was going to say, I went +6 evasiveness. How are you even hitting me? And I'm going to miss this time, too. There's no way I can switch, though. I have to stay in here. I could Headbutt. I'm kind of curious to see how much Headbutt's going to do, but I do think Rollout's the better play. But I'll go for Headbutt here. He's going to keep missing his Rock Slide, so that's good. Look at this thing. It's a Kabutops. This thing is a monster. This thing is a monster. That does nothing. Yeah, Rollout is definitely the better play. As long as he doesn't crit me with Rock Slide. If he crits me with Rock Slide, I think we just lose. I don't know if I could beat him otherwise. I guess Mr. Krabs can come in and Water Gem boosted with that bubble, which isn't going to do that much. All right, here comes the rollout. Good. Good to go. Lucky. I need you to hang in here, my little winged angel. Do not get flinched, please. There you go. There we go. Keep it going. Keep it up, Lucky. Keep it up, buddy. You got this. He's got Absorb. Okay, okay, I see you with the Absorb. I see you. Roll out. Whew, almost done. Almost done. One more rollout and we're in there. No crit C's. Oh, he's got Super Potion too. Doug be rocking these Super Potions. He doesn't mess around. There's the rollout. This is going to do so much damage. Ooh. Your Super Potion don't matter, dude. Metal Claw, you missed. We're in there. Hit this rollout, baby. That's what I'm talking about, Lucky. Whew. Lucky coming through. I think that's his only other Pokemon. Lucky wants to learn Yawn. Well, that's kind of interesting. Do I want to delete a move for Yawn? What moves do I have? I don't want to get rid of Rollout. I don't want to get rid of Double Team, and I don't want to get rid of Defense Curl or Headbutt. So I'm going to have to pass on Yawn. Should Lucky stop learning Yawn? Yeah, we're going to have to pass on Yawn. I wanted to, but oh, wait, does he have another Pokemon? He's got an Anorith, too! I thought that was it. I thought that was it. Why would his last Pokemon be Anorith and not the other thing? He can't hit me anyway, bro. You can't touch me. I'm Lucky. This might just straight up body him. Oh, wow. Did my rollout reset? I thought that would have knocked him out. But I guess he's, for some reason, decided to send out aDrive last. I'm pretty sure this guy's going to give me the TM for Rock Slide. I feel like he's gotta. Which should be sick, because I can teach it to Scarborn. I can teach it to Lucky for flinch chance, 60% flinch chance. I like where this is headed. I like where this is headed. Doug, give me Rock Slide, please. Because then I can get rid of rollout, and we can just Rock Slide. It'll be better, because I can flinch. Congratulations, here you go, the Fossil Badge. All right, man. Well, thanks for the Fossil Badge, dude. Allows you to use the move Rock Smash outside of battle. It also allows any Pokemon to obey you up to level 30. Take this from me. Rock Slide. Called it. Ah, that was awesome. That TM contains the move Rock Slide. It's a strong Rock-type move that will hit the Pokemon in a double battle. What is it? You have something to tell me? The piece has been broken, Doug. The piece has been broken. This is not good. We must hurry to Shroud Pillar. Kabutops, return! I will be waiting for you at Shroud Pillar. Don't be delayed. Is this just like a super hole? You just fall down the hole? Okay, cool. Well, let's check out our bag here. And I believe we got some sweet Rock Slides here. Oh, look at all the Pokemon that can learn Rock Slide right now, guys. That is very, very epic. Okay, let's teach it to Scarborn. We'll start with Scarborn. I'm going to teach it to Mr. Krabs as well. We're just going to teach it to, like, everything. I'm just going to be honest with you guys. All right, so we're going to get rid of Horn Attack for Rock Slide. That'll be good. Definitely want to give it to Lucky over Rollout, I think. I probably should have deleted Defense Curl now that I think about it, but that's okay. He's got Double Team still. Let's give it to Mr. Krabs, because Mr. Krabs could use a better move besides whatever other moves he has. I like this. I like the way this is going. We don't need Leer. Didn't even need to use Mr. Krabs in that match. There we go. Learned Rock Slide. Awesome. Now we're going to teach to Lucky, too. I'm just going to teach everything Rock Slide. It's a good move, man. It's a really good move. And with Lucky, with the 60% flinch chance to go with Headbutt, that's just going to make him even better. It's going to make him even better. All right, we don't need Rollout. Yo, I'm digging it, man. I'm digging it. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not going to teach it to Rollout. I'll teach it to Rolex, too. Why not? It'll be better than Rock Throw. All right, Rolex, you're gonna learn it too. All of you, every single one of you legends. You're gonna get rid of Rock Throw. There we go. All right, we need to figure out what's going on in this tower, guys. We need to head over there. I have no idea what's gonna happen, but let's go figure it out. We gotta go heal up, and then we gotta hop to that tower. Let's get the heck out of here. Cool gym though, really well designed. Props to the creator of the game for making such a cool gym, and a pretty cool gym leader too with all the fossils and stuff. I'm sure that one of the houses in this town can revive fossils. I feel like there's a solid chance that that's a thing. But let's heal out the squad here. We've been doing pretty decent as of late, and I definitely want to find out what's going on next here in this little tower. I do also want to take my water gem back from Mr. Krabs, because I feel like that water gem could come in handy later in a more tough environment, tougher battle. You never know. You never know what kind of match is gonna happen. So let's see what's going on here in this pillar. I'm a little worried. Are there lots of trainers in here? Welcome to Shroud Pillar, where people and Pokemon are buried. Please be respectful while you are here. Sniffle. I miss you, Ratty. Aw, poor guy. This is where Nuzlocke Pokemon go to die here, I guess. Can you feel it? Can you feel it in the air? There's an Espeon, which is showing love to probably an Umbreon or something. All these different people. People and Pokemon are buried here. This is a place for peace. Evil has no place here. Did you come to mourn someone too? I want to talk to this guy. How do I talk to him? I don't think I can talk to him. Oh, I guess I can if I go around. Hey. I raised my Pokemon from an egg. Now he's gone. Ouch. I'm sorry to hear that, my friend. It's so weird how Pokemon, like, can actually die. That's really sad. I'm sorry this area is off limits to visitors. The lower levels have fallen into disrepair after the last 15 years. Period, period, period. Ellipsis. Oh, you must be the one Alice and Doug are waiting for. My apologies. Go right ahead. Oh, I get to just go in. I get to skip the rules. Are these trainers? These look like trainers to me, guys. Oh, man. I don't know if I'm ready for that. I don't know if I'm ready for this. These are all Psyche-type trainers, too, which makes me even more nervous. All right, Liz. To the front you go, my love. Let's do this, Liz. Oh, here comes the trainers. Can you feel the power within? Here comes the trainers, man. I was not ready for this. There might be wild Pokemon in here, too. We might be able to catch something new. Here's Ralts. I don't know if Ralts is considered Fairy type in this game or not. I don't know if Fairy type exists in this game. So I'm going to click Feint Attack and just hope that it kills it. And we'll find out whether it's super effective or not. It's going to take my Keen Eye. I don't care about that. Let's hit him with that Feint Attack. See how much it does. Yeah, so he's definitely not Fairy type. At least I know that now. There's no Fairy type in this game. I think I knew that before, but Liz wants to learn Ice Shard. Oh, baby, an ice move. Let's go. Liz, calm down. You're getting too powerful. All right, let's get rid of agility because I'm going to be faster than pretty much anything anyway. Liz forgot agility and learned Ice Shard. I love it. And you got another Rolts. Liz just cares not about your Rolts. Liz cares not about your Rolts. Nor does it care about any of your Psychic Pokemon. Goodbye. See you later. That's it for you. Goodbye, Rolts. Wasn't even scared. You got another one? Jeez, man. Can you get some different Pokemon? Like, you're lame. Oh, let me just have 3 Rolts in a row. That's so unique. Dude, get some different Pokemon. Your Rolts are terrible. Alright, we beat Psychic Sam. What else we got here? Any other tough trainers? Looks like there's a couple. This guy probably wants to face me. There's a TM over there. There's a second floor. There's so much going on in this place. I did not expect this to be a huge tower, but there's got to be Pokemon in here to catch. And we can go downstairs too, so like, we have both options here. I'm so overwhelmed of what to do. Maybe we should go talk to Doug. I don't know. Maybe we should go talk to Doug. I kind of like want to get through these trainers first though. Let's do these first, because maybe there's like a boss or something. Maybe there's like an evil boss we have to face. Maybe Yin Yang, I'm gonna bust out his Reshiram or something. It's probably better for us to train first. Liz is up to level 19. Oh, baby. The problem is I can't level up really most of my Pokemon right now. TM61 Will-O-Wisp. Ooh, I like it. I like it a lot. Oh, wild Pokemon, so we can catch whatever this is, and it is a Litwick. Ooh. So I am able to catch this Litwick if I so decide, and I think I decide that I want to catch it. I'm gonna go into what can hurt this thing without knocking it out, without having me get destroyed too. I guess Liz is pretty powerful. I don't know if I could just catch this thing with one Pokeball. I'm gonna throw a Great Ball at it and see what happens. I'm gonna throw a Great Ball and see what happens. Oh, I thought I was gonna catch it. I really did. He's gonna go for Smog. And he's gonna poison me. So now I gotta switch out. Because I don't want to take a fire move and all that other stuff. I don't want to deal with that. Let's go to Wormy. Let's go to Wormy. I know he could use a fire move here, but I think Wormy can at least... It's a closer level, so I can at least weaken him without... He's got Confuse Ray. Oh my goodness. Sick animation, though. Okay, Wormy, here's what I need you to do. Not hit yourself in confusion is step 1. And step 2, hit this thing with a confusion, if that makes sense. You failed step 1, Wormy. You couldn't even do step 1. He's gonna go for Nightshade. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, I could probably live one of each. Please, just Wormy, just hit him with a confusion, please. There we go. There we go. That did 0. He's gonna miss his Smog, that's fine. Hoping to just weaken him just a little bit more before I throw another Great Ball. I snap out of confusion, that is what I like to see. Wormy coming through. There you go. He's gonna go for Smog now, I don't care about that. It's gonna do very low. That was a crit too. Okay, I think one more confusion here, and then I can throw some Pokeballs at this thing and hopefully catch this little candle. Little candle Litwick in the house. Alright, let's do it. It's time. It's time. No, that's not the right button. It's time. Litwick, I would like you to join my team, my little candle friend. Please join my team. Please join my team, Litwick. 2, 3. We got him. We got the Litwick. Litwick is caught, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, buddy. All right. So while shining a light and pretending to be a guide, it leeches off the life force of anyone who follows it. Oh my goodness. What am I gonna nickname this little Litwick? I'm gonna name it... I wanna name it... He's a candle. And I'm gonna call him Lumen. I'm just gonna call him Lumen. That's kind of a lame nick. I'm really bad at nicknames, guys. So we're gonna call him Lumen. I'm gonna get the heck out of here before this poison consumes my Sneasel here. Am I gonna be all right? I have 40 steps. I think I'll be all right to make it back. Let me get the heck out of here. We need to go heal. We need to go save Liz. And I have that whole tower to get through, guys, with some really epic stuff. So I think what I'm gonna do here, I want to check out what Litwick's gonna be first. Let me heal up before I do anything else. I want to take a look at Litwick, and I might consider to add it to the team Why don't you guys let me know in the comments section below whether you want Litwick Lumen to be added to the team and what Pokemon Litwick would replace. I guess if we were to replace a Pokemon right now, I'm going to assume people are going to want to say Sayonara to Wormy, but we'll see. So here's our Litwick. He's going to go into box 2 because he's actually allowed to be on the team. Let's take a look at his summary. He's got Flame Body, Bashful Nature, you know, Flawless, Special Defense, good Special Attack, Fire Spin. I'm surprised he didn't use that. So some pretty cool options there for little Litwick. But let me know if you guys want me to add him to the team and what Pokemon I replace. Let me try to stand in the middle here. I don't think I can. But that's going to be it, guys. I'll wrap up this episode here. We got a lot to do on the next episode, but I'm going to end things now. So don't forget our question of the day. Let me know about the Litwick as well. Show your love on that like button down below if you haven't done so yet. And hopefully you guys are hyped for the next episode of Pokemon Melanite. My name is Dan. I'll go by aDrive, and I'm going to catch you guys later. Peace.